Tragedy hit my block and all the dope fiends vanished. The police did a sweep, that shit happened like magic. I ain't lying, this street shit turned me into a savage. Before I could go to college, the street shit garbage. The old lady from across the street called me a hood rat. I was only 10, I never really understood that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Got a gang conversations. Shout out to DFE.
We in here with Digital Force Entertainment.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? We got a couple questions for you, man. You know what I'm saying? We interested in your business, man. I mean, how long you been doing this recording, the recording studio?
I've been doing a recording studio for owning the studio for like 3-4 years.
3-4 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that a passion of yours or something that you just?
Nah, shit. I'm really an artist. Like I'm a rapper, a singer, and all that shit. I don't R&B singing nothing like that, but I started out rapping and shit, and then I kind of grew a passion for like recording.
Oh,
shit like that.
Yeah.
Was it hard to learn how to record and all that? Like once you decided that you was gonna get into it for real, was it how hard was it to learn? And were you taught by anybody, or you just was like hands on and taught yourself?
Like I say, shit, when I was rapping and shit, like that's why I wasted a lot of time with like trying to blow up and shit, cause I really was just focused on getting my music to sound good and shit. So
yeah.
like I started out on the laptop, just recording off the laptop mic and shit like that on Mixcloud.
Yeah.
And then like eventually like I started recording and started getting my own little setups and shit. But I was just in the closet like most of the time working on my craft and my music.
Yeah.
And then like just right now, my girl, like 2-3 years ago, my girl kind of like gave me the idea to record other people, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She was like, shit, you already be recording your friends and your homies and people that you rap with and shit like that. So she was like, you might as well just make money off of it.
Right, take it up a notch.
That's when that shit just clicked in my head like,
yeah.
shit, I do need to start, taking it serious, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man,
Yeah, we see you can take it serious. This is a legit studio. It's real deal, official.
Yeah.
What made you choose this location on Fondren in Maine? Like, this is a nice location.
Shit, it kind of really go with like the originality of like where I come from. I come from Louisiana, but when I came down here, I kind of came to the southwest side.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Shit,
You came back home, basically.
You know what I'm saying? Like down the street, Fondren in West Southport, you can say that's where I'm, like my second hood. You know what I'm saying? My second home. So shit, like this was a good location for me. Like I really, yeah.
What part of Louisiana you from?
I'm from Natchez, Louisiana, by Shreveport, Louisiana.
Oh, okay. Is it like a city over here, or is it more countryside?
Shit, it's country, but it's like a country city. Like it's like, you know what I'm saying, Southwest itself. Like you know what I'm saying, not the north side, the east side, just the southwest side.
Yeah, like shit.
You know
oh, okay. Oh shit. So
it was so
you know how to run around these parts then, since it's kind of similar.
Yeah. But it's country. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's kind of city too, a little bit. Like it's fast. Like they go
exactly.
fast.
Yeah, man. I heard them boys in Louisiana. They be them boys be hunting gators and hunting. Them boys hunt for a living. Like I didn't know that was like a real legit hustle out there. Them boys hunt gators and sell them for $1,100. Like hunt
it's really a gator problem. They gotta have somebody get rid of them motherfuckers because they be breeding so fast. They'll take over the community
so
if you ain't got nobody hunting them motherfuckers.
Now they actually sell them bitches and make the snake, the gator skin and all that shit.
Oh yeah,
so
exactly.
Fucking, like people up north, Chicago or whatever and stuff like places like that, they buy gators and shit, cause you know that shit ain't really done there like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it is. I'm saying it's money in that shit. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
Even
money.
with the crawfish and shit like that. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
everybody go down there, catch the crawfish and shit, go on the world.
Selling it. Yeah.
You
Ooh.
know what I'm saying? So,
You ever got into that shit? You ever got off in the
shit. Not really, man. I was thinking of getting into like fish and shit. You know what I'm saying? I caught some fish before, and I put them bitches in the cooler.
Yeah.
And, you know, them motherfuckers, they multiply. So shit,
Oh,
you
yeah?
get tilapia and shit.
Yeah.
And you know, you get you a pond or you can get you a bag, like in your backyard, like a
Pool or
little,
something, huh?
yeah,
Like one of them, like a pool.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's people that grow, you know, they grow the fish and shit like that.
Oh
So,
shit.
yeah, I'm putting y'all on some.
Yeah, you
know,
gotta
the
put
gang
that-
out
yeah.
doing some other shit.
Yeah.
Too. But yeah, though, you can grow fish, and you know the bitches multiply. Like, you know what I'm saying? They when they have babies, they have hundreds of babies and shit like that. So if you get tilapia and shit, and you get you some land and build you a pond and shit,
Oh,
just
just
raising
raising
fish, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
sell them hoes around the world.
Ooh.
Fish market.
Yeah.
Fish markets and
Yeah.
all that shit.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
that's
Yeah,
a
that's
good
nice.
game.
That's a great game. Yeah.
So that's what I was kind of. But man, my dumb ass put a damn top on the fish thing. Like this was my first time doing it. Half of the motherfuckers died. And then, you know, some of the like the birds was coming trying to
Oh,
get
yeah,
them
they-
motherfuckers.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
But ever since then, man, I ain't get to the, you know, to do it like I wanted to do it. But
Yeah.
I'm giving y'all boys, y'all gonna do that too.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
another.
That's another venture.
Yeah.
It's always a hustle out there to
Yeah.
get to, man.
So-
Find you something to do and do that shit.
So you just a hustler, just all the way around. You know. You
Yeah,
just-
yeah. Shit, man, I really be into everything, like anything that just make money, and then I'm willing to like help other people and shit, like to make the world better, really.
Yeah, yeah. That's the way it's supposed to be. Okay, so let me ask you this. How you feel about us going into 2023, you know, after Kanye West had his moment last year when he said, you know, hip hop is owned by the Jewish, basically everything is owned by Jews and they're owned by, you know, by the wealthy, and the black people really just the customers, we don't own anything, you know. Like how do you feel how do you feel about that? You know what I'm saying? Like that fact that black people don't have any real position, you know what I'm saying, in America, in society, to even help their own people.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, man?
Nah, shit, I kind of, I feel that way about that too. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, everything really is owned by a white man or somebody that's wealthy and a billionaire, some shit that you won't really see.
Been having money, long money.
Yeah. And this generation, like when they pass that shit down to their people, and you know, they nephews and kids and stuff like that, but you don't know, you know.
Yeah.
So
And
that's
black
why,
people.
you know, I started my little foundation and shit, just trying to break the cycle.
Plant your seed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a sad thing, you know what I'm saying? The wealth gap. You know what I'm saying? It's an incredible wealth gap. They said white families are like worth 6 figures. Meanwhile, they say the average black family barely pushing $5 grand.
It's sad, man.
Tremendous
Yeah,
wealth gap.
they have generations already basically handed it to them
Mhm.
at birth.
Yeah.
They could grow up,
And they buying everything. They own everything.
walk right into some money that they've been there already. It's like, man, and it's so hard for the black family to do that because every time we build something, they do everything in their power to try to make you jump through hoops to keep it. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for us to keep what we build because as soon as we die, you know what I'm saying, here come the government saying you owe this, and your kids ain't got nothing to cover what you ain't finished paying, and here come the government taking everything you done worked for your whole life. Meanwhile, they families don't have that same issue. You know what I'm saying? it seems like the paperwork, we have to learn the laws and the ins and outs of what we be doing. And we should really just start learning. Cause like this, he could pass this down. But you know what I'm saying? It's paperwork that we have to figure out. So where they can't come snatch it. When something happened to us, they can't just come in and be like, oh, well, no paperwork was lined up for this, so we're gonna snatch it and make it ours and give it to somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, we gotta do better as black men, black families, black businesses. We gotta start taking care of our paperwork and start reading more.
And working together.
And working
most
together,
important.
man.
Because we go around and we spend all our money with every other race. All our dollars go to every other race. And I mean, it's partially our fault because we don't own shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't own no grocery store. We don't own no convenience store. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to spend black.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When we really don't have the resources, you know what I'm saying, to provide to our people, you know, to spend with us, you know what I'm saying?
Why y'all think that problem
materialistic? We too materialistic because we take our dollar and we think just because they make a design or something that it's better than the designs we make.
Yeah.
Instead of taking our dollar and giving it to a black clothing line.
Yeah.
And then that clothing line giving that dollar to another black company, and then, you know what I'm saying, and then that company is giving it to another black company, you know what I'm saying, that's passing the dollar to another black business. No, that's not what we do. We take the dollar that we earn and go deliver it straight to the white man's hand.
Yeah.
Like they product is so better than ours, and it really be not even on the level of, you know what I'm saying, we the most talented, the most creative. They get all their ideas from us anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like, we gotta stop giving them, glorifying they shirts, they shoes, cause if it wasn't for us, they businesses wouldn't thrive the way they do. So we really gotta like take our control back with our dollar and start really having faith in the other black businesses, man. You can't lose faith, even though you might have a bad experience with a black business, and that shouldn't shut you off from all business with black businesses. You should give another opportunity to another black business. Just because that one black business didn't work out for you, find another one. Don't just say fuck black businesses and start spending your money back with the white people. You're supposed to find good black people to work with, you know what I'm saying? And eventually, you know what I'm saying? It's good black people all over this motherfucker. You can find some good black people, man.
Yeah, it's you know, I'm gonna ask you this: how do you plan on spending more black, you know, this year or moving forward? Like what are your ways you have in mind to help out with the current situation? Or put your input, or put your you know, your efforts or your 2 cents in, because you know it's gonna take everybody's 2 cents to kind of turn this thing around, you know.
Yeah.
Like, do you have any ideas or things you plan on besides what you're already doing, which is a great start? You know, planting your seeds. You know what I'm saying, and standing on your brand and moving forward.
Yeah, man. I really plan on doing a lot of things like for the black community and just helping people, you know, have faith, like you say, and shit. Really just putting that groundwork in, like stop talking about this shit and be about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all we really do is just talk about it. Really put the effort in. It's like I'm the type of person like if we talking about an idea today, I'm gonna be figuring out, you know what I'm saying, how we can, you know what I'm saying, get that shit happen. What make it happen today, you know what I'm saying, or the next day, or the next week, or whatever like that. For other people, like I say, I'm speaking just for the black people. They kind of like just be talking about it, man. Like,
Yeah.
they ain't really just putting the work in. Like they ain't really ready to go and put the hustle in, the groundwork, the footwork. And that's what I'm like trying to get people to, you know, be motivated and
Just do it.
Yeah,
Make that step. Make that effort. Like that's the most important step of all. Is just at first just
Yeah.
doing it.
the
Just
first step. That's the crucial part. The first step, you just take it, the step to do it, even if the shit don't work out.
I think it's because we, as black people, we taught from young ages to listen to their system, to their process of how we supposed to go about life. Like you go to school, get a job, you go to work for them hard. Like we have to start teaching our kids, I feel like at a young age, to, you know, believe in themselves.
Yeah.
And to start taking a leap of faith on themselves instead of listening to, you gotta be good at basketball,
yeah.
be an entertainer.
The propaganda.
Yeah,
Listening
it's
to
like,
the propaganda
man,
that
you
they
gotta
feed.
snap out of the programming.
Yeah.
If you teach your kids to have faith in who they are, teach them who they are, know your worth as an individual.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of black people's problem, they don't know their worth.
Yeah.
So they find themselves just talking about stuff and they don't never do nothing because they don't have faith in themselves, man.
Yeah.
And we have to build each other up. And I think the more we build each other up, it'll start, you know, a lot of people want to do a lot of things and they don't take the time to do it because they just have been beaten up by society and programmed into thinking that it ain't never gonna end up being nothing. It's not gonna go nowhere. I don't have no support.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna, show up. Nobody's, you know what I'm saying? But you just
They
have
beat
to
themselves.
put yourself out there
Yeah.
and really put yourself in a vulnerable position. And you never know who's watching because even though they might not like, comment, support, share your shit, do it anyway because the motherfuckers is watching, man.
Yeah.
They watching.
It's really God too, you know. It's like shit. Once he see you doing it and putting your effort into doing it, he gonna start, you know, making shit fall in place for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if he don't see you doing shit, you just talking about, oh man, I want to do this, man. God, woo. You ain't, that shit ain't gonna never come true.
Faith without works is dead.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Take action. You gotta snap into action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit is crazy, man.
And then again, I want to like get people to know shit. You ain't even really gotta go to school. You ain't gotta, you know, follow the white man system that they set you up with.
To be successful.
Set
got
yourself up to be in debt.
Yeah.
You gonna owe them so much after, and then they ain't gonna want to hire you because you went through all that school and still can't get a job.
Yeah, still can't read
You
a
know what
book.
I'm saying?
And it's like we just gotta use our. Well, we kind. I feel like the black people they kind of snapping on and really, you know,
Waking up out
figuring it
of
out.
that.
They waking up out here
Past
because
2-3 years have been
Yeah.
big.
because man, it's a lot of black beauty salons. It's a lot of black nail salons. It's a lot of black studios, barbershops and shit.
Yeah.
Black
Restaurant.
people, they fucking taking their talents online. Like you go online and look on Instagram or whatever, you just look at the real shit. It's people that
Talented
just making a living off of their talent and what they do. You know, they can just be painting and shit.
Yeah.
Creating little arts and crafts, and they be selling them
And
motherfuckers.
that shit is
Yeah.
going.
Everything.
So
I saw a
I can
chick-
say people waking up and they really quitting jobs and shit, and they don't really want to, you know, really work for the white man.
That's a scary thing
So
to do is
that's
quit
how-
your job, but
Yeah.
sometimes
But that's
the
how.
best thing you could do is even when you trembling inside, just do that shit anyway. It's work past the fear. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's a scary thing to not be able to have a for sure paycheck at the end of the week. And sometimes a lot of people don't make that step out of fear because they already trapped into the programming of society. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Scared to have faith.
Yeah.
Now, like I say, man, I just really learned this shit. Like, man, I don't really need no job and shit like that. to survive. You know what I'm saying? Because every job I go to, man, I don't know. It's like not meant for
You
me.
know,
I'm not
yeah.
meant to work.
You're not
you
meant
know
to
what
be
I'm
there.
saying? So, like, I either get fired or just it's something. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to learn, like, man, I ain't working no more. I'm gonna take my talents and shit and live off of that.
Yeah. I just I was talking to my bro yesterday and he was like, man, I'm tired of working and I'm tired of slaving. And when he said that, it kind of shook me up on the inside, cause that nigga don't mind working, can find a job like that, don't mind, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
to see a niggas get tired, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, man, what you want to do? You know, like, goddamn, this shit, I can't keep doing it, you know? Like, and before he's 35, you know, this shit is just, you know, that's the kind of place we in. People don't want to work. Like, what do you think is next? If people stop working, what will be next? You know what I'm saying? Because then they can't participate and help this society, you know, keep going. Like, what would happen if people stop working? What would be the next thing?
I don't really know, cause
It would have to be a
people
whole
gotta
thing.
be, you know, even it gotta be some workers out here. Like,
Yeah.
everybody ain't a business owner, everybody not,
Yeah.
you know, an entrepreneur and shit like that. So some people I feel comfortable, but some people don't even mind. You know what I'm saying?
Some people.
Yeah.
They feel like they gonna do this for the rest of their life.
Anyway, so let them have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's always gonna be. It's never gonna be.
Not
you
no
know,
work.
because the world ain't gonna work. Shit. When you grow a business, you gonna want somebody to come work for you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And you gonna want them to do the job and do it right.
Yeah.
So that's how I kind of think too. When I when I was working, I was kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I can't really just be like man, I don't want to work, man. This ain't for me because shit. Somebody gotta work. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
It's and it's the honest truth. Nothing can go. This whole thing won't go. And somebody gonna work. It ain't gonna matter. Somebody gonna do it. So yeah.
But, well, back to the studio for just a second, man. You do music recording? You record all types of music?
Yeah, I record shit, rock, shit, country, pop, whatever, man. I record it all. Even I do rock songs, man. Like I said, I do all type of music. I ain't really let y'all hear my music yet. We ain't been, you know, get a chance.
You make the beats too?
Nah, I don't make no beats. I just engineer,
engineer.
and record.
Yeah. Okay.
So do you do photography, video shoots? I noticed there was an option for like a photo shoot or a video.
Yeah.
You also do that as well?
Yeah, man. I do videos, shit, the 4K, edit them for you, throw some effects in the motherfuckers.
4K
You know,
videos.
yeah.
Already.
And then shit, I do photo shoots too. We can set it up wherever you wanna. Like with the photo shoot, like I normally like you have your location. You know what I'm saying? Really,
Yeah.
shit like
And you
that.
bring the equipment.
Yeah, I just bring the equipment and take the pictures and stuff, edit
Already.
them online, send them motherfuckers to you. But yeah, man, I basically anything entertainment. That's why we kind of named the company entertainment. Because like we trying to shoot movies and the fucking we trying to do podcasts, like anything entertainment we trying to do.
Yeah.
What you trying to do? You trying to do a little play? If you trying to do shit, a movie, like I say, whatever,
Skits.
you know, skits, whatever, we'll come do it. Like I got a live performance this week, but he wanna do like 6 songs, you know, like a live. You just be there and you
Yeah,
just
record.
You know what I'm saying?
On concert, on
Yeah.
film.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, where's it gonna be at?
Shit, he gonna do it at his house or whatever. He gonna set the room up. You know how they was doing them live performances during quarantine, like they was.
Yeah, like a
doing
small
things.
tape, like
Yeah.
Usher did on the little small tape performance.
Yeah, like you going small desk, tiny desk,
Yeah,
some
tiny
shit
desk.
style,
Yeah, that's it.
that like that.
Yeah.
That's what he trying to do, like that. And I was actually trying to do them motherfuckers like for artists, but I never got into it because I ain't had no room set up for it.
Okay.
So I was just doing the live performances for them, but yeah, I got that set up too. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be something that my first time doing.
Yeah.
You got how many booths you got set up in your recording studio?
Right now I just got like, cause I'm remodeling. That's why we didn't get a chance to do it in the studio. Cause I knocked down the wall and shit like that. Cause the rooms in here they kind of like.
Man, do remodeling and construction too. It look like so he remodeling and doing construction in his own.
Yeah, I did it myself. Like I knocked the wall down myself.
Oh,
Yeah.
man,
But I'm
shit.
gonna get like one of the contractors to come and fix
Well,
it.
you know, I work in construction.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I'm good with that shit. Come on, right quick.
He official with the construction on the because we work. I'm a truck driver
Yeah.
and shit. We got work skills, like you know what I'm saying. We took a leap of faith on ourselves and each other just to continue on entertainment avenue, man. But shit, man, yeah, he could probably tell you a few things about the construction part of that remodeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna need help. But like I say, I got just like, I got like the booth set up, but you know, I'm still building on it. This
Yeah.
is one booth right now. It's gonna be a big room.
Yeah.
And you know, the other room gonna be for like the people to lounge in and stuff and watch the artists record.
Okay, yeah. So they could see it in action.
Yeah, they can
That's
sit
live.
in the room, and I'm gonna be in like in the other little part,
Yeah.
like engineering, and they gonna be in there while he recording the vocals or she recording the vocals and stuff. Yeah.
So how long? About how many years? You been doing it?
I can say shit. I really been doing music all my life. Like I've been doing this shit for a minute. So shit, I'm 27 right now. I've been
So 20
doing
plus
that
years experience.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Since shit, about 13, 14, I've been doing music.
Already.
Just recording and you know. But I never just really got shit out there. I've been over the years just working on the craft to engineering and, you know, the background parts, cause I always wanted to be hands-on with the shit. Like I ain't wanted to, you know, when you're young, you ain't got the funds, you wanna pay. You don't wanna pay, you wanna do it. You know, you wanna do it on your own or something. So that's how I kinda learned.
That's how I kind of got into doing music.